Praise the Lord. Thank you for joining me on this day's broadcast of the Kingdom of Heaven and Our King. This is Pastor Debbie Hardrick. My husband and I are associate pastors at a Asian American church here in Denver, Colorado, and we are also missionaries to India and Indonesia. And we are very much looking forward to our next mission adventure, which we hope will be in the month of November this year. So please be praying with us about all the resources that are needed and also for the miracles, signs, and wonders that we're desiring to see at the hands of our King. Today, our thought is going to be on abiding in Him and also in the investment program that the Kingdom of Heaven has. So we're going to cover a couple of things today, because what I'm doing is I'm sharing with you from some notes that I took several years ago as I was studying the Kingdom of Heaven and our King. And the Lord let me find these notes once again as I was cleaning out some old things, because when you get ready to go on the mission field, you have to get rid of everything. So as you're going through things, you find treasures that you forgot you had. So anyway, today I'm speaking about one of the keys to living in the kingdom is being led of the Lord. This is a place of abiding in Him. It is a place of yielding to who He is in us, rather than being consumed with who we are in Him. It is a different position. It is having His mind, His will, His emotions, rather than ours. In this way, we are delivered from evil and its control over our responses to life in this world. We are in the world and not of it. We are of His kingdom, partakers of His glory and power. Again, being partakers of His glory light is what makes us the light of the world. He instructs us in Matthew 6:19-34 concerning His investment program. First of all, He says not to lay up treasures on earth, where moth and rust corrupt and where thieves can break through and steal. He says, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. He says a little further on that no one can serve two masters. He will hate the one and love the other, or he will hold to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. Mammon's not just money. Mammon is self-will. He goes on to say, take no thought for your life, eating, drinking, or clothing. We are to eat of His flesh and drink of His blood and be clothed in His righteousness. Yes, we do live in a physical body, which requires food, drink, and clothing. But the focus of our life is to be on the spiritual things, not the physical things. Another verse that is in this part says, Matthew 6:13, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. It's no mystery, it's no hidden thing that we are living in the last days and that darkness has multiplied in the earth. But even as darkness has multiplied, God is calling the citizens of His kingdom to be the light in this darkness. The gospel of the kingdom must be preached before Jesus can return. So let us keep our heart and our minds focused on heaven. Let us keep our ears tuned to hearing the voice of our King. And let us keep our eyes open to see his soon return. God bless you. I pray that this message has been a blessing to you and an encouragement to you to hunger and thirst after righteousness, to hunger and thirst after the kingdom, and to have your heart's desire set upon the King, Jesus. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. And I pray you'll join me again on the next message from the kingdom of heaven and our King.